Close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath. Imagine a world untouched by humans, a land stretching endlessly, wild and free, bathed in the soft, golden glow of a rising sun. The air is fresh, crisp, carrying the delicate scents of ancient forests, flowing rivers, and the quiet earth itself awakening to the morning light. Feel the gentle breeze brushing across your skin. Hear the whisper of the wind as it moves through vast plains, and let your mind drift with the echoes of a time long before our cities, our machines, or the sounds of bustling life. This was the planet 6.7 million years ago, a world where nature alone wrote the rhythm of life, where every creature moved with purpose, every leaf swayed in harmony, and every stream sang softly to the land. Picture towering trees, their branches reaching like arms to the sky, vines curling slowly around them, and moss-covered rocks glistening with dew. The forest floor is soft beneath your feet, alive with subtle movement. Tiny insects crawling, delicate flowers opening to the sun, and distant calls of creatures you can almost imagine, yet they belong entirely to this ancient world. Now, let your attention drift across the open plains. The golden grasses ripple in the morning light. A herd of creatures moves slowly across the horizon. Their shapes are foreign, their footsteps quiet, yet full of life and presence. The rivers glimmer, reflecting the warmth of the sun, while ancient amphibians rest on mossy banks. Dragonflies hover above, and the gentle flow of water carries the symphony of life, uninterrupted, timeless calm. This is a world where life unfolds slowly, deliberately, and every movement has meaning. The creatures, large and small, roam freely, some grazing, some resting, some exploring, all in quiet harmony with the land around them. There is no rush here, only the soft rhythm of existence, a rhythm that invites you to breathe slowly, to settle deeper, to listen, and to watch with quiet curiosity. This was the world 6.7 million years ago, a world where life danced to the tune of nature, a world that existed before our cities, our machines, our bustling life. It's a world that's wild, free, and full of quiet magic, a world that's waiting for us to explore it. So tonight, we step together into this distant past. We will move gently through forests, plains, and rivers, observing life as it was, before humans, before cities, before machines. A world alive in its own quiet way, yet untouched, serene, and magical. Let your imagination wander. Let your mind drift alongside the creatures, the trees, and the rivers, feeling the calm, the wonder, and the soft pulse of life that existed millions of years ago. So, take another slow breath, let your body relax, and let us begin our journey into a world so distant it almost feels like a dream, a world full of life, wonder, and quiet mysteries waiting just for us to explore softly, slowly, and peacefully. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying our series that explores worlds that existed before humans. If so, do you forget to subscribe to be among the first to discover more about worlds that have shaped our planet. Now let's continue our journey. Close your eyes once more, and let your mind return to that world we glimpsed in the intro. A world before humans, a world untouched, wide, and wild, bathed in the soft golden glow of a rising sun. The air is fresh, alive with the scent of ancient forests and flowing rivers, carrying the quiet hum of life that existed millions of years ago. Let your thoughts drift, slowly, gently, across the land. Now, picture the continents stretching as they were. Africa, vast and untamed, a tapestry of rolling hills, golden savannas, and thick, shadowed forests that extend as far as the eye can see. In the valleys, rivers wind lazily through the land, their waters glinting softly under the morning sun. Some rivers move gently, almost imperceptibly, while others rush with subtle energy, cascading over rocks and creating a soft, continuous melody of flowing water, a symphony for this quiet, ancient world. The plains are dotted with occasional shrubs and scattered trees, their leaves whispering softly in the morning breeze. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, the faint humidity that carries the earthy scent of moss, damp soil, and blooming plants. Every inhale brings you closer to this world, letting you sense the life all around. Tiny insects scuttling along leaves, dragonflies hovering above calm waters, and small amphibians resting near the edges of rivers, all moving with quiet purpose, in harmony with the land itself. Look to the horizon. Mountains rise in the distance, their peaks hidden by soft clouds. These silent giants have stood for millions of years, watching over the land as life continues below. Occasionally, the ground beneath rumbles, gently reminders of the restless planet beneath your feet. Volcanoes, some distant, send plumes of smoke lazily into the sky, their presence both awe-inspiring and calming, a quiet reminder that the earth itself is alive, breathing, moving, shifting, a part of the world that the creatures, forests, and rivers respond to in quiet ways. The climate in this time is subtle, but ever-changing. Forests expand and contract slowly, creeping into valleys during wet seasons, retreating slightly during drier periods. Grasslands ripple across the plains like oceans of gold, bending gently in the wind, dotted with small clusters of trees providing shade and shelter. These slow shifts dictate the rhythm of life, where herds graze, where predators hunt, and where ancient primates search for food and shelter. Every movement of the land, every change in climate, shapes the world and all who inhabit it. As you take a slow, deep breath, imagine standing on a gentle hilltop. The wind brushes softly across your face, carrying faint whispers from distant forests and tall grasses. Below, a waterfall roars quietly, its sound blending with the rustling leaves and distant calls of creatures hidden in the undergrowth. Everything moves in harmony. The rivers, the winds, the mountains, the forests, breathing slowly, the plains stretching endlessly. All part of the same ancient, leaping rhythm. Now, let us take a closer look at the textures of this land. Notice the forest floors. Soft, damp, covered in fallen leaves and moss. Small streams weaving through the roots of towering trees. Birds perch quietly on branches, their calls echoing softly through the canopy. Insects hum gently as they move from leaf to leaf. Light filters through the leaves in soft golden shafts, creating patches of warmth on the forest floor. A perfect environment for life to move, rest, and flourish. Beyond the forests, the savannas stretch wide. Golden grasses sway in the breeze, each blade moving in time with the others. A soft, hypnotic wave of motion. Occasionally, large herds move slowly across the plains, perhaps early ancestors of modern mammals, grazing, resting, and interacting with their presence adding to the rhythm of life, moving in unison with the land. The earth beneath them is rich and alive, supporting growth, shelter, and sustenance for all creatures. Rivers are the lifeblood of this ancient world. Imagine standing at the edge of a broad, gently flowing river. The water is clear and calm, reflecting the sky above, the clouds drifting lazily, and the distant hills mirrored in its surface. Fish dart beneath the surface, and amphibians rest along the banks, waiting patiently. Every ripple in the water carries life, nutrients, energy, and the soft motion of time itself, flowing calmly, persistently, like the heartbeat of the planet. Even the climate is gentle, yet alive. Warm breezes sweep across the plains, rustling grass, bending tree branches, and carrying distant scents of plants and earth. Humidity lingers in some areas, wrapping the land in a soft embrace. In drier regions, the air is warmer, carrying the faint dust of dry soil. These slow shifts in climate dictate the paths of creatures, the growth of plants, and the quiet pulse of life that moves through every corner of this world. Now, imagine observing the land from a distance, a bird's eye view. Forests blending into plains, rivers winding through the terrain, mountains standing like sentinels, volcanoes occasionally releasing soft plumes of smoke. Every element of this ancient world is connected. Forests, rivers, mountains, and plains. Creatures moving carefully through them. Life thriving in balance. All part of a slow, natural rhythm. A rhythm that existed long before humans, long before cities, long before anything we recognize today. And as you settle further into this scene, let your mind drift with the land. feeling the gentle warmth of the sun, the subtle movement of the breeze, the soft sounds of water, leaves, and distant animals, the steady, timeless rhythm of the planet. We hope this journey back in time has been a soothing experience for you. If you found peace in this prehistoric landscape, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more journeys through time and space. Before humans roamed the Earth, our planet was home to a myriad of fascinating creatures. In this tranquil world, life unfolded at its own leisurely pace, undisturbed by the rush and clamor of modern existence. Imagine yourself transported back to this pristine era. Now, as your eyes remain closed, your breath slows even further. Lift your gaze gently to the creatures that roam this ancient, untouched world. The land stretches before you, forests merging into grasslands, rivers carving their timeless paths, mountains standing silently in the distance, and across it all, life moves deliberately, slowly, and gracefully. Picture massive beasts wandering through the grasslands, their heavy footsteps pressing softly into the warm earth. Some are ancestors of elephants, their long trunks swaying lazily as they reach for leaves high in the trees. Their skin is rough, textured, yet warm under the sun, carrying the scent of the earth and foliage. Every breath they take seems measured, calm, and full of presence, like the land itself has chosen them to move with patience and purpose. Near them, early giraffes graceful and tall stretch their long necks toward the tender leaves of towering trees. Each step is slow, deliberate, the muscles in their legs rippling beneath patterned skin. The breeze brushes gently against them, rustling leaves, carrying the faint scent of wildflowers and grasses. Their eyes are soft, observant, filled with quiet awareness, taking in the rhythm of the land, the movements of other creatures, the flow of rivers, and the sway of the forests. Across the plains, antelope-like creatures wander in small herds. Their movements are fluid, almost hypnotic, grazing on grasses and roots. Every now and then, a soft whisper of wind causes the herd to pause, ears twitching, eyes scanning, yet nothing disturbs their calm. Their existence is deliberate, steady, a perfect illustration of life unfolding slowly and harmoniously across this ancient world. Predators stalk the shadows with equal grace, sleek and cautious, their muscles tense, yet relaxed, moving quietly among the trees, blending perfectly with the filtered sunlight. Imagine the soft glint of their eyes in dappled light, alert yet unhurried. Hunting's not rushed here. It is an art of patience. They watch, waiting, moving in perfect harmony with the rhythm of life, every breath synchronized with the world around them. Smaller mammals dart through the undergrowth, nimble and precise. Some forage for fruits, others nibble on tender roots or hunt tiny insects. Every movement is purposeful, deliberate, yet calm. Unhurried, listen softly to the rustle of leaves beneath their paws, the gentle snapping of twigs, the quiet hum of life all around them. These creatures, although small, play a vital role in the delicate balance of their ecosystem, ensuring the flow of life continues uninterrupted. Ovovivipolar primates swing carefully through the branches, their movements elegant, precise, and deliberate. Imagine them moving from branch to branch, hands strong yet gentle, tails balancing each motion. Their eyes are bright and alert, observing, learning, exploring. Each motion is slow, purposeful, an intricate dance of survival, curiosity, and awareness. These primates interact quietly with the forests, touching leaves, sniffing the air, watching the creatures below, fully aware of their surroundings, yet unhurried, moving as part of the calm, eternal rhythm of life. Return your attention now to the primates. Observe their hands, so strong, so precise, moving from branch to branch, grasping vines, picking fruits, touching leaves, a delicate dance of exploration and survival. Their eyes are wide, absorbing every detail, learning, observing, understanding, and yet they move slowly, allowing themselves to experience every moment fully. Imagine following their gaze as they watch smaller mammals scurry across the forest floor, as they notice birds flitting among branches, as they observe predators lurking softly in the distance, all part of a quiet, measured, and hypnotic world. Smaller creatures, insects, and reptiles move quietly, adding to the rich tapestry of life. Ants march in organized lines along fallen logs. Butterflies drift lazily from flower to flower. Tiny beetles climb tree trunks, and lizards bask in the warm sunlight. Each movement deliberate, precise, yet calm. Listen softly, hear the faint hum of life beneath the larger motions, the soft patter of paws, the gentle flutter of wings, the occasional splash of water, all forming a gentle symphony of the ancient world. Across the plains, notice herds moving slowly, grazing, drinking, resting. Each creature taking deliberate steps, aware of the predators but unhurried, confident in their rhythm of life. Imagine the soft breeze carrying the scents of grasses, wild flowers, and distant forests, blending gently with the earthy aroma of the creatures themselves. Each inhalation draws this world deeper into your awareness, inviting relaxation.com and a deep sense of connection. The interplay between predator and prey is hypnotic, deliberate, natural. A predator pauses, watches, waits, while a herd grazes calmly. The wind shifting softly, grasses bending in gentle waves, the sun casting long, golden shadows, all moving in harmony. No hurry, no panic, only this slow, eternal dance of life. Your mind follows this rhythm, slowing with each breath, relaxing further, drifting softly. Even the skies above are alive with calm. Birds of prey glide lazily, their wings catching the warm air, scanning the land below, observing herds, rivers, and forests, while the wind carries the faint scent of earth and leaves. Clouds drift slowly, shadows moving gently over grasslands and forests, creating patterns of light and shade, a hypnotic visual that matches the slow rhythm of all life beneath. As the sun climbs higher, painting the world in soft golden light, every creature continues its deliberate, measured motions, moving, resting, feeding, observing, in perfect harmony with the land and climate. Herbivores graze, predators stalk softly, primates swing elegantly through trees, insects and small mammals carry on their gentle work, and you, the observer, feel the calm of this ancient world seep into your body, your mind, your very being. Take a slow, deep breath and feel yourself drifting with the rhythm of life, moving softly across grasslands, through forests, along rivers, experiencing the movements, the sounds, the sense of life before humans. This world, untouched and wild, flows around you. Its calm, hypnotic pace guiding your thoughts, slowing your mind, inviting you to rest, to drift, to immerse fully in the timeless rhythm of the creatures of this era, deeply into this moment, into this place, letting go of urgency, tension, and worry, allowing the ancient wisdom of water and land to soothe your mind, calm your body, and center your spirit. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring your awareness back to the present moment. Take a deep breath in and notice how your body feels. Relaxed, grounded, centered. Feel the connection between your body and the ground beneath you, between your mind and the vastness of the landscape. Allow the feelings of peace and calm to radiate throughout your entire being. Bring your attention to your breath, noticing the gentle rise and fall, the rhythm of inhalation and exhalation. This breath, this moment, this connection to the earth and the ancient world is your anchor to the present. With each exhale, let go of any lingering thoughts or distractions from the world outside this sacred space. Allow your mind to return slowly, methodically, patiently to the room around you, to the task at hand, or to the people you're with. Do so with the same deliberate grace you observed in the antelopes, the fish, the frogs, and the dragonflies, transitioning smoothly from one thing to another. Just as the river transitions from sunlight to shadow, from ripples to calm, from movement to stillness, bringing this sense of calm, methodical presence to every action. You might choose to journal about your experience, writing in slow, deliberate strokes, allowing the essence of the ancient world to flow onto the page. Or you might prefer to share what you've seen and felt with someone else, your voice carrying the gentleness of the river, the patience of the lake, the wisdom of the trees. Whatever you choose, carry the rhythm of the water within you, letting it guide your actions, your interactions, and your perspective. And when the day seems too hectic, the deadlines too pressing, the tasks too numerous, close your eyes for a moment, breathe deeply, and allow the memory of the ancient world to wash over you. Feel the calm of the water, the stillness of the trees, the meditative movement of the fish, and the steady pulse of the earth beneath your feet. Let this be your reminder that amidst life's chaos, there's always a place of peace, a moment of stillness, a breath of calm, and within you lies the capacity to find it, to live in it, and to share it with the world. Thank you. Now, let us turn our attention to the lifeblood of this ancient world, the rivers and lakes that wind gracefully across the landscape, nurturing every creature, plant, and forest they touch. Imagine the rivers stretching lazily across plains, threading their way through grasslands and forests, reflecting sunlight like ribbons of liquid gold, their surfaces calm and unbroken, carrying life, gently, steadily, and quietly. Picture freshwater fish gliding beneath the mirrored surface. Their scales shimmer faintly in the morning sun, soft flashes of silver and gold that flicker as they move gracefully through the water. Some swim in slow, careful schools, while others explore gently, moving deliberately over stones and aquatic plants, creating subtle ripples that dance across the reflective surface. Watch the way the water moves around them, undisturbed, slow, hypnotic, carrying the pulse of life forward without hurry or interruption. Near the edges of the water, frogs sit quietly on moss-covered rocks, their bodies resting in stillness. Every so often, they croak gently, adding soft percussion to the calm symphony of the riverside. Dragonflies hover above the surface, wings catching the sunlight, moving with delicate arcs and tiny vibrations, skimming the water with the softest touch, creating minute ripples that fade almost immediately. A perfect illustration of life, moving in harmony with its environment. Now imagine the lakes and ponds that dot the landscape, calm oases of serenity. Amidst forests and plains, the water is clear and reflective, showing the sky above, drifting clouds mirrored in gentle ripples, the occasional leaf floating slowly, carried along by the current. Every reflection tells a story of balance, of a world untouched by human hands, of creatures, plants, and water existing together in quiet, perfect rhythm. At the water's edge, herds of ancient antelopes move slowly and deliberately, their hooves press softly into the moist earth, each step careful, cautious, respectful of the tranquility that surrounds them. They bend their heads to drink, taking sips slowly, tasting the cool freshness, feeling the gentle resistance of the water against their lips, aware of their surroundings, attuned to the rhythm of life. Every movement is unhurried, graceful, intentional. A perfect example of coexistence and calm in this timeless landscape. Predators watch quietly from a distance. Sleek, silent, cautious. Blending into the shadows near the forest line, they observe, alert and patient, waiting. Yet they do not disturb the peace. The world here moves at its own pace. Slow, deliberate, natural. Predators and prey alike participate in a shared rhythm, a gentle, unspoken agreement that allows life to flow without chaos, without fear, without rush. Now, notice the textures around the water. Soft mud at the edges, cool and yielding to the touch of tiny paws and hooves. Smooth stones, rounded and wet, glistening in the sun. Water plants, swaying gently beneath the surface. Reeds and cattails, moving with the slightest touch of the breeze. The air carries faint aromas. Fresh water, earthy soil, damp moss, the subtle scent of leaves and wildflowers. Every inhalation carries these sensations into your mind, slowing your thoughts, calming your body, inviting you to drift, relax, and settle deeply. Let's take a moment to shift our focus from the busy world outside to the tranquility within. Close your eyes and imagine a world before hustle and bustle. A time when life moved at the pace of the sun and the moon. Imagine yourself transported back to a time before the dawn of civilization. Picture a vast, open plain bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. Rolling grasslands stretch as far as the eye can see, dotted with lone trees and shrubs that have stood the test of time. The sky above is a canvas of vibrant colors, streaked with hues of orange, purple, and pink, as the sun dips below the horizon. Now picture a small group of early humans, our earliest ancestors, standing at the edge of the plain. They are few in number, perhaps 10 to 20 strong, and their movements are slow and deliberate. These hominins are small in stature compared to the giants that roam this ancient world, but they are alive with curiosity and awareness. As the sun begins its slow descent, you notice the cool breeze on your skin, the soft whisper of wind through the tall grasses, and the distant call of an evening bird. You feel the ground beneath your feet, firm and yielding at the same time. Much like the solid support you feel deep within yourself, your inner strength and stability, you turn to see a small group of early humans gathered around a crackling fire. The flames dance and flicker, casting warm shadows on their faces as they sit in a circle, sharing stories and laughter. Their eyes, bright and curious, reflect the dancing flames as they exchange tales of the day's adventures and discoveries. You also notice the tools they use, simple and crafted with care, each one a testament to their ingenuity and resourcefulness. A small hammerstone rests beside a pile of cracked open nuts, and a sharp stone tool is laid out ready for shaping wood and bone. Their clothing is made of animal skins, carefully stitched together, offering warmth and protection from the elements. It is a stark contrast to the modern clothes you wear, yet it serves the same purpose, to shield and comfort. You spend some time with them, watching their daily routines, their interactions, and their quiet moments of contemplation. They move with a quiet grace, their footsteps barely disturbing the stillness of the morning. Their voices are soft, their gestures deliberate, and their eyes are keen with a lifetime of observations. You feel a sense of kinship with them, a connection to their way of life that feels both ancient and timeless. The day continues in this vein, filled with small tasks and quiet moments of contemplation. You help gather berries and fruits, their sweet taste bursting in your mouth. You assist in preparing meals, the savory aroma of cooking meat filling the air, and you sit around the fire at night, listening to stories and songs that have been passed down through generations. As the day wanes, you find yourself drawn to the riverbank. The sight of flowing water always brings a sense of calm, and today is no different. You sit on a smooth, flat stone and dip your toes into the cool water. Feel the gentle current swirling around your legs, carrying tiny pebbles and smooth stones downstream. You watch as a fish leaps from the water, its scales shimmering in the sunlight, and you hear the call of a kingfisher perched on a nearby branch. As the sun begins its slow descent, you know it's time to return. With a sense of contentment, you rise from the stone and walk back to the camp, leaving the river and its secrets behind. The day has been full of small moments, yet they have added up to something profound. A deep sense of connection to the land, to the people, and to the simple rhythms of life. As the first stars begin to appear in the darkening sky, you understand that this is what life was like millions of years ago. It was a life of simplicity, of connection, and of deep respect for the natural world. It was a life lived in harmony with the land and the creatures that inhabited it. A life that may seem foreign to us now, but which holds within it a timeless wisdom that we can all learn from. And now we begin our slow return to the present moment. Gently open your eyes, taking a moment to collect yourself. Notice the soft glow of twilight around you, the calming hues of dusk settling in the sky. Feel the gentle breeze on your skin, carrying the sweet scent of flowers and the soft murmur of evening sounds. Take a deep breath in, feeling the coolness of the air fill your lungs, and let it out slowly, releasing any lingering tension with it. Allow your body to relax, releasing the energy of the ancient world as you stretch and yawn, welcoming the quiet beauty of the present moment. As you rise, Take a moment to appreciate the strength and flexibility of your body. Its ability to move and explore just as the ancient humans did. Remember their spirit of adventure, their curiosity about the world, and their deep connection to nature. Honor their legacy by living with intention, kindness, and respect for all living beings. Feel the heartbeat of the earth beneath your feet. The same earth that cradled our ancestors. Feel rooted, grounded, and connected to the timeless wisdom of the land. Carry with you the lessons learned from the animals you've encountered. Their grace, their resilience, their connection to the natural world. Let their spirit inspire you to live each day with intention, presence, and harmony with nature. Take a final deep breath, inhaling the beauty of the ancient world and exhaling gratitude for the present moment. As you continue your day, may the serenity of the ancient forests, the flowing rivers, and the vast open skies be with you. If you found peace and tranquility in this journey, don't keep it to yourself. Share the gift of calm with others. Together, you and the ancient humans can honor the legacy of our ancestors by preserving and protecting the natural world for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. May the tranquility of the ancient world be with you always.